Here's all the camera settings that I use on my iPhone 17 Pro to get high quality cinematic footage. Now before we get into it, the app that I use is the Blackmagic camera app so that I can have more manual control over my settings. But when you first open up the app, this is what you see. Starting with the lens, I'm shooting on the 24mm lens right now, but I tend to gravitate between the 24 to the 200mm lens. For frame rate, I shoot in 23.98 FPS. For my ISO, I tend to gravitate between ISO 15 and ISO 1000. For my shutter speed, I leave it at 180 degrees because I tend to use a variable ND filter with my iPhone. And for the white balance, I just leave it at auto. The reason why I leave the white balance at auto is because as soon as I hit record, the white balance will lock, so I don't actually need to worry about it. Now, moving on to the settings page, the codec that I shoot in is HEVC, and I keep it at the max bitrate. I don't really shoot in Apple ProRes RAW unless I am using one of these external SSDs, but I don't often carry this around because it's just an extra thing that takes up more space in my pocket. For the resolution, I tend to shoot in open gate just because I can film horizontally and then I don't have to film twice since I can extract a vertical clip from it and also a horizontal clip as well. And for the color space, since this is the 17 Pro, I shoot in Apple Log 2. If you have the 15 Pro or 16 Pro, then you can shoot in Apple Log, but Apple Log 2 is personally better in my opinion. Now back onto the camera screen, if you are shooting with a LUT on, this is what the LUT looks like turned off. It looks pretty mushy and not very pleasing, but the reason why I shoot with a LUT on is because that way I can color grade, and this button on the left here is what I tend to use the most because if I'm just shooting iPhone clips and I want to just put them on Instagram stories, I can just bake the LUT into the footage so that I don't have to color grade the clips after in post. If I'm using this as an additional camera to all my other cameras, then I will turn the bake LUT off so that I can match it in post but still get a preview of what the LUT will look like on my footage. And overall, that's pretty much it for all my camera settings on my iPhone. So if you found any of this helpful, comment down below. But without further ado, stay tuned for more to come soon, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.